And it's an honor now to sign this incredible bill and get our country working again.
Weeks of political deadlock, unpaid workers, and grounded flights. America's longest government shutdown has finally reached its breaking point. Tonight, Washington reopens for business as Trump signs the bill that ends the impasse. But behind the relief, a new fiscal showdown is already taking shape. In Washington, the government shutdown, the longest in US history, has officially come to an end. President Donald Trump has signed the funding bill that cleared Congress late tonight, restoring operations across federal agencies after weeks of disruption.
With my signature, the federal government will now resume normal operations, and my administration and our partners in Congress will continue our work to lower the cost of living, restore public safety, grow our economy, and make America affordable again for all Americans. So with all of that, I just want to tell you the country has never been in better shape. We went through this short-term disaster with the Democrats because they thought it would be good politically. And it's an honor now to sign this incredible bill and get our country working again. Thank you.
The measure reached the president's desk following a decisive House vote, where most Republicans and several Democrats backed the deal. The bill provides immediate relief for workers and departments affected by the standoff, while also setting the stage for another funding deadline on January 30th. However, not all programs will face renewed uncertainty. Lawmakers included provisions to secure funding for a select group of federal agencies through the remainder of fiscal year 2026, shielding them from future budget disputes. The agreement marks a rare bipartisan moment after a bitter impasse that left hundreds of thousands of federal employees furloughed or working without pay. As government services resume, attention now shifts back to Congress, where lawmakers must again confront broader fiscal challenges in the weeks ahead. For now, Washington breathes a brief sigh of relief as the machinery of government begins to turn once more. Trump signed the bill just hours after the House of Representatives voted 222 to 209 to approve the funding package, following earlier passage in the Senate. The bill restores pay for hundreds of thousands of federal employees, reopens food assistance programs, and brings relief to the nation's strained air traffic system. It funds government operations through January 30th, while keeping the federal debt on an upward path of about $1.8 trillion a year. House Speaker Mike Johnson said Democrats had used Americans as leverage in a political standoff, calling the shutdown unnecessary and harmful.
And then they admitted, many of them, and we could name them here, but I'm not going to take the time, they admitted that they were using the American people as leverage in this political game. They knew that it would cause pain, and they did it anyway. The whole exercise was pointless. It was wrong, and it was cruel. We need to get this government open as soon as possible, and I'm going to yield back the remainder of my time so we can do that. The American people demand it and deserve it. My friends, let's get this done. Thank you. I yield back.
Meanwhile, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries vowed that Democrats would continue fighting to extend health insurance tax credits and lower living costs.
We will continue to fight to lower the high cost of living. House Democrats will continue to fight to address the health care crisis that Republicans have created. And House Democrats will continue to fight to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits for tens of millions of Americans. This fight is not over. We're just getting started. And there's only two ways that this fight will end. Only two ways, Mr. Speaker, that this fight will end. Either Republicans finally decide to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits this year, or the American people will throw Republicans out of their jobs next year and end the speakership of Donald J. Trump once and for all. That's how this fight ends.
Federal workers are expected to return to their jobs as early as November 13th, though full restoration of services may take time. For now, the nation's capital turns its focus back to Congress and to the next fiscal battle ahead.